You're in a drift zone. This is a PR stunt, so get to the end drifting as much as possible.
Alright, XS pals, this next tune is a skill song. So in return for all the skills you can chain for the duration, I'm offering double. Yeah.
Nice run. You can keep running drift zones without limit, but there's always some extra points out there, right?
Welcome back. Let's continue the day trip. I hope you had time for a hot drink to warm your bones. And for this part, we have some cool classics. Some real motoring heritage on display. Well, there's no need for me to say any more. Let's roll out.
You know the drill. Stay together for the best experience. Don't get lost. Oh, and remember to take photos. We are going past the Hirosaki Castle. This Hirayama-style castle was construction complete in 1611, a long time ago. Right now, though, the castle is a very popular tourist destination for those seeking this type of traditional stone and wood architecture. With the high density of cherry blossom trees, you have to visit in the springtime when it's at its most resplendent. Continuing our classic theme for this day trip, I've switched genres slightly. You are all driving some form of classic rally car. Whether it's the absolutely monstrous Quattro or the nimble 205, pair them with a driver and co-driver and you can straighten out any road. multiple surface changes on this route, from loose surfaces to grippy asphalt. Make sure you're dialed in before you put your foot down. Okay, day trippers, we have our most technical road section ahead. Have fun, but keep to the road at all times. Now let me guess why you are all here. We've all seen it. Initial D, and as a result, we've all wanted to spend some time on Mount Haruna in some sort of iconic car. As long as it's capable of handling the snaking turns. I don't know about you, but if I see a retro classic, I always stop and have a look. Soak in the nostalgia. That nostalgia coupled with Mount Haruna might be the ultimate driving experience here in Japan. Look at us. Come on. One of the most iconic cars among us is the Ford Escort RS 1800 Mark II, dominating rally across the world between 1975 and 1979. In 1979, it had even more success, outperforming the rest of the teams by an insurmountable margin during the world's most prestigious rally competition. You are good to speed up a bit on this section. We have some long straights and sweeping corners to enjoy. You come to Mayor Hasegawa's day trips for two things: the best cars and epic views. Now, you're driving cool cars and just taking that view. I aim to deliver. Don't go too far ahead. You need to see everything.
All right, we brought you some retro, something iconic. Now it's time to fast forward and get into something a touch more modern. You'll feel a lot more going on under the hood, and you'll need it.
Right, so, danger sign to end the day. That's right, take this beast, floor it, line it up to the ramp, and try to land with some dignity.
Jordan, just so you know, I would never let you do this for our other day trippers.
That's okay. I know our good friend here can handle it. No problem.
Well, I guess you gotta go fast then. See you on the ground.
You are driving 4 years' worth of technological advancements since the Escort Mark II. All-wheel drive now, for a start. You've got 380 brake from the EcoBoost powered 1.6 turbo, and enough aero to at least try to keep you on the ground. Though you won't be doing that.
I can't thank you all enough. I hope it's been as much fun for you as it always is for me.
Thank you, May. We've all had the best time. See you at the next one?
I'll hold you both to that. I appreciate ya.
Okay, Beefcake, what do you want to do?
Oh, wow! I'll admit, I don't think I've launched that far. Congrats.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the serenity of a drive up the mountain road to this point to what normally functions as a ski run, but not today. So, the challenge. I want you to head down, slip, slide, get air, and look cool doing it. I'll be the judge. Good luck.
All right, show me something special down the ski run. So, I wanted to send you down the mountain in a Lambo, and let's be honest, there's only one choice. The Huracan Storato. All-terrain tires as standard, so you know exactly what this car wants to do. You don't have to control it. Just let it slide, I say. something special down the ski run. So, I wanted to send you down the mountain in a Lambo. And let's be honest, there's only one choice. The Huracan Storato. All-terrain tires as standard, so you know exactly what this car wants to do. You don't have to control it. Just let it slide, I say.
I hope you enjoyed that day trip. And lucky for you, there's a lot more to see around this area.
Thanks, May. Great job.
You didn't do too bad yourself. See you all very soon. There you go. Beautiful stamp of the Koi Nobori Festival kites. A couple more barn find rumors have surfaced. So, happy searching!
I taught them everything they know. That's basically me doing all that.
This is Horizon XS, and I have a wee hint for you drivers here. A unique 90s car, striking livery, renowned for dominating touring championships back in the day. Have I caught your attention? Well, I have been told there's one hiding out there after its previous owner couldn't run it anymore. I reckon you can, so maybe check a barn? Here's a track.
So, we have a possible 90s GT 500 champion behind these doors. Want to get some footage of this? Wow! Number 23 Nismo Skyline GTR. Just look at that engine!
This was an on-track monster back in the day. Both a championship and constructors winner. Untouchable up until '99 when it was swapped out.
It was still used in the festivals, right, Yuji? I heard it was at some of them in the 2000s.
That's right. It was around for a few years after its retirement. Look at the build-up on the bodywork. The upkeep would have been costly, which I assume is why it's been left in the middle of repairs.
I'm actually really hyped about this one. Yuji, work your magic.
Simon Neil here.
This will need some garage time, but we got it.
Things get mislabeled, things get sent to the wrong address, it happens all the time. But a whole car? Well, that's what happened to our latest barn find rumour. It's a Dakar dominating beast that legend has it was shipped over.
I'll let you know when it's ready.
One typo later, it ended up lost. Hopefully not forever. If my excess search party has a say in the matter. rock, you need Horizon XS. The rock never stops. Is there anything better than chilling with a few mates, watching rally cars tear up the countryside? Well, I actually doing that, but at a music festival. A Horizon soundtech mentioned a famous rally car abandoned in a barn. The only reason they didn't sweep it up is that they can't drive. So if you've got the skill, the grit and the nerve to drive it past the crowd at Horizon Festival, then get going. You have got work to do.
Favor and film this find? It'd really mean a lot. Wow. The nostalgia is really hitting me right now. This is my dad's '62 Lincoln Continental. He sold it when I was still tiny, but he told me all sorts of stories about this car. He poured so much passion into every inch of this thing.
You can see how well he looked after this car, May. Even from the paint scheme alone, everything is high quality. Down to all the details of a classic American lowrider.
He had a group of friends in the '80s, all into the same lowrider custom builds. They'd curate their cars for shows and meets, showcasing their latest upgrades.
I assume he had heavily lowered the chassis. Unfortunately, here it's sunk down to the floor over time. But look at that interior. I'll be extra careful with this repair, May.
Thanks, Yuji. I think finding this car, fixing it up, and breathing life into it once more will be my greatest show of appreciation to him.
The car's back at Yuji's now. I'll give you a call once he's worked his magic.
XS fans, my collection journal has got a one-of-a-kind stamp in the form of a large blob of soy sauce. I mean, the more I look at it, the more it might be my favourite stamp. A reminder of all the top-tier food over here. Hey, maybe it'll catch on, maybe it won't. But I hope you soon find your favourite stamp if you haven't already. find rumor news here on XS. There are many stories about the midnight races of Tokyo City, but what happens when they grow old and retire? The same as any rock band, they have one last hurrah and pass the baton on to the next generation. The baton in this case could very well be one of the most iconic street race machines to ever grace the C1 loop. If you know, you know. So, get searching.
Welcome to my childhood home. Can you imagine little May playing here? All this space? Good memories, but it's a mess now. Like I said, abandoned.
Yeah, it looks like we've got a you shall not pass scenario, May.
Well, that's why you two are here. I can't shift this solo. We'll get it cleared faster, together. Please?
All right, well, good job I've done my stretches this morning. Let's get cracking, shall we?
There you go. We'll have this done in no time. Great job. Let's roll up into the estate. I have something to show you. Here's the thing. I want you to bring this place to life. The local community would love to see it restored. Sign the deed and it's yours.
Welcome back, Beefcake.
Signed and sealed. Welcome to your new home. Your build, decorate, and make your own. If you've got credits, you can start right now. You see, this is what we call a Kia. Literally abandoned. Such properties are quite common, but owning one comes with responsibility to your community. Make it somewhere to be proud of.
Love that, yes. Yeah, community, brilliant. Also, what I'm thinking is you build your own racetrack. Or, stunt park. But, for the community.
Look what we have here. You should get recording. If this is what I think it is, you're not gonna want to miss it. In its prime, I can only imagine what this Toyota 2000 GT would have looked like. Stunning, I bet.
Not only beautiful, but incredibly high-performing. It was manufactured to be both comfortable for everyday use, but still race-ready. Really, it could be considered one of Japan's fast supercars.
Extremely rare, too. I heard only a small amount were ever produced for road driving.
Indeed. This one's had its interior stripped out. Been resting for a good while. When we get this back up and running, it will be truly impressive.
Well, it looks like we're gonna need to order a lot of parts. Let's get it loaded, Yuji.
Consider half the car's interior has been stripped. It'll be a bit before it's ready. I'll let you know.
Dynamite MC, you're listening to Hospital Records Radio. It's Chris Goss and Dynamite MC back with you. Hey, big up our friends who just started rebuilding Mei Hasegawa's estate.
We would be there, but we've got a couple of hours left here in the booth.
Yeah, that's true. I'll tell you what, how about we dedicate this next tune just for you guys doing all that hard rebuilding?
Now that was a fun project. You got a fully fixed up Nismo in your garage. The fabled number 23 back in action.
This is so exciting. Hopefully it's the car we think it is. You want to document this? We can film it, then look back at the progress. Ready? Oh, Nissan Pow! Yuji, this has to be the car, right? It looks pretty classic.
Yes, definitely the car we heard about.
How about both? You know this car sold out just 3 months after pre-orders went live? The retro-futuristic design is very appealing, I have to say.
In pre-orders they were popular. I believe this one was well loved too, although it's been quite exposed to the elements. But once it's fixed, it'll be perfect to explore the countryside in.
All right, let's get this out of here and get to work.
some time. To fix it up. I'll call you when it's ready. There are rumblings of an abandoned legendary Porsche 959 collecting dust around here. Sent you the photo. Check it out. Looks like it's in a town.
地域にある奈良井宿は歴史ある宿場町なの。江戸時代旅人がここで休んだり情報交換したりするのに重要な場所だったんだよ。だからガチャシティラジオでもそれに倣ってみんなにヒント写真を提供して、このエリアで掘り出し物が目撃されたってニュースをお届けするね。日本の伝統を守るお手伝いをしちゃった。やったね。
Might very well uncover a great mystery here. You should record this. The rumors were true. The Peugeot 205 T16. Not so elusive anymore.
What a find! It had been misplaced between rally stages, attending as a showpiece. No one knew where it went, diminished to rumors of sightings.
The 205 was a fierce competitor back in the 80s, right? Had a good few wins under its belt?
Absolutely. In fact, the most successful Group B vehicle. The T16 was a wonder, all-wheel drive and powerful. For regulations, Peugeot was required to make 200 units, all inspected in the same place. I can only imagine what a sight that was.
Well, this car definitely needs some TLC. Looks like it was left in a rush.
So it'll be a little while before the car is ready. I'll give you a call.
伊藤瞳子です。東京シティのお気に入りの喫茶店から生放送中だよ。今隣の席の人がナチ寺院の近くにお宝車があったっていう話をしてるの。これから掲示板にヒント写真を投稿するらしいんだけど、ガチャリスナーが先手を打てるように知らせておくね。さあ行って。誰と話してるんだって？気にしないで。
video? Get a camera to record. You'll be glad you did. Would you look at that? The Porsche 930. Not looking too bad at all.
Now this has truly impressed me. Being one of the fastest production cars, it gained a huge popularity in the street racing scene. Look at that rear engine, May. This one particularly has been heavily modified.
Yes, I heard of a car like this being engineered to reach the highest speeds in Japan. Apparently, it has pieces from the Porsche 962.
A car like this could effortlessly cut through the streets of Tokyo in a flash. I have to say, as soon as I saw the color, I recognized it. It's somewhat notorious amongst fans, but this popularity ultimately led to its retirement.
Wow, it looks like we owe it to car culture to restore this Porsche. Yuji, you ready?
Okay, we've got the car at Yuji's. Even though the engine is incredibly tuned, it needs work. I'll give you a ring when it's done.
This will be a special one for you, right, Yuji? We should definitely capture it. Got your camera? Now this is a real special find. 71 Nissan Skyline GTR. Recognize it, Yuji?
I'd recognize this car from a million kilometers away. This is like stepping into a time capsule. The Hakosuka Skyline. My mentor truly poured all his time into this car. Raced it too.
These were really sought after, weren't they? Altered specifically for handling and aerodynamics.
Yes, May. These models were built to be truly competitive. The over-fenders became a thing of style, too. And didn't this car see victory after victory? It had real glory days. I can't believe it's still intact. Even his workbench is in the same place.
Let's finish what your mentor started, right, Yuji? It'll be a full circle moment.
Yuji needs to give this one some extra care with the rebuild. I'll let you know when it's ready.
Yuji, you found your next project for the parade?
I ask you, do we want a challenge? I think we want a challenge. So, I have a contact that has a legendary road car with rally heritage. And we are going to make it more rally. Okay, let's go and pick the car up. Follow me. Don't get lost, please. This was a lucky find. A friend in the festival has a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo, but not standard. I know what I said about stock, but this one is a homologation special. But the one we are collecting, road version. Our challenge is to make it rally ready. This car has all the right DNA.
I don't doubt you can turn it into a jet ski if you wanted, Yuji. I like this idea. Show Horizon we can upgrade for true competition.
This will feel like you have not many places to improve performance without detriment to the car. But our only focus is to make what is good on the road even better off it. Competition spec.
Okay, test driver. This is your call to action. Let's head out.
Rally cars must cope with many different surfaces. Asphalt, loose gravel, dirt.
We should take the car off-road then? See how it performs. Sorry, might be bumpy.
Okay, rally suspension is critical for off-road. More clearance for uneven terrain, more stability, keeping the tires in contact with the surface. Rally tires are a must. I have some I can swap over from another car I have that will look the part, but also functional.
You've gotta make it pop more. You have to. It's the best sound.
Of course, it must pop. Outfit the turbo upgrade with anti-ride. Keiko, it does more than just make a noise.
I know. It's just the best part. And you won't convince me otherwise.
Look familiar? A lot has gone into this to make it rally ready. Rally suspension, sports brakes, and I found some rally tires. Look.
And the pops?
Why don't we find out?
Okay, test driver. Let's see those skills. Floor to the destination on the map, rally style.
Dexter! Oh, very good. Not just a road car anymore. You can hear the engine has more power. The anti-lock working hard to keep the turbo spooled up. You get that boost pressure when you need it, every time.
And we got that sound. Enjoy it.
stripped out, lighter overall. For competition, every ounce of weight counts. You can see the tires drop into the uneven terrain. That's the rally suspension. More ground clearance absorbs the bumps and keeps those tires in contact with the surface.
I ordered in some sports brakes. They should help you brake a lot later.
Rally tires help with that too. These ones are made of a harder rubber with a unique tread pattern, built to grip the surface, whatever the condition.
Push to the finish.
One rally car upgraded, tested, and ready to show at the festival parade.
So, we now have a fast, comfortable car, and a reborn rally car as well. What to do next?
You'll figure it out, Yuji. Maybe I'll figure it out first. Either way, see you soon.
じゃあね。
You handled those upgrades well. Thank you.
Hey, remember my dad's working Continental? Yuji finished it. My father couldn't believe we tracked it down. It's in your garage. That's one fully restored Nissan PAL. It's in your garage.
As if a 959 is sat outside a convenience store just gathering dust. Have a look around the area. See if you can spot it.